from Ictc is brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Kayla, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. It's good to have you back on the air with us.
Yes.
All right. We've got a lot to talk about, too, with Ictc. Traditionally, in the summertime, when we're thinking Ictc, we're thinking adult education, and actually that's why you're here, because you are the coordinator of adult education at Ictc. So you've got a big event coming up, don't you?
That's correct. We have our Christmas in July enrollment event, which will be next Thursday, the 23rd.
Mm-hmm. What's going to be happening there?
Well, we'll have some information available to any adults that would stop by on the various adult education programs. We do have a free gift to students. Anybody who enrolls that evening will have their application fee waived.
Wow.
We'll have a couple giveaways, but mostly it's the opportunity to walk around and explore the different program areas that we have and see what they might be interested in.
Mm-hmm. So give me an idea, because it's been a while since we've talked adult ed at Ictc. There are so many programs there for adults, and we think of Ictc generally in terms of secondary students, high school students, but there's much to offer to adult eds there at Ictc. Give me an idea of the number of programs.
That's correct. We have quite a few. We have cosmetology, practical nursing, medical assisting, welding, digital media and IT technology, carpentry, HVAC, to name a few. Then we have some short-term courses such as the CDL and state vehicle inspection, and we also offer some online courses that students could enroll in.
Yeah, that's a lot of different programs, and those programs have become more valuable in the last few years, haven't they?
Oh, that's correct.
Yeah, because those are jobs that are in demand now, much more so than maybe in the past. And so those are some great opportunities for people. As you look around and you see the programs and the way that they are taught there at Ictc, are they substantially different than what is being taught to secondary students?
To a point, there's a little bit more certifications that could be offered to the adult students.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's a pretty important thing, because those certifications are really, those open doors, don't they?
They do. With our welding, they would have the opportunity for the OSHA and the AWS certification. So that would be a great opportunity for anybody who's interested in the welding program.
Yeah, absolutely. And welding is a job that it pays well right off the bat. Yeah. Okay, so this event next week, it's important to note that this is an in-person event. You don't have to Zoom this baby. You can actually go to Ictc, correct?
That is correct, and we are following the CDC guidelines, so anybody that would come in for our event would have to have a face mask, and we do have various hand sanitizing stations set up throughout the school.
Mm-hmm. And you'll still be able to meet with instructors and see what's going on.
Yes, we will have some instructors here, as well as myself and our adult education secretary.
Yeah, okay. And financial aid, because this is another of your key areas. Financial aid is so important right now for folks, especially if they're looking to make a career change and they're between careers at the moment, and that financial aid is really going to be a key for them.
Correct. We do offer federal financial aid to individuals who qualify for all the programs, excluding the online programs and our CDL program.
Mm-hmm. So the application fee is waived at this event. What's the time frame on it again?
It's from 5 to 7 next Thursday, July 23rd.
Mm-hmm. At Ictc. Christmas in July, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, you going to have Christmas cookies?
Unfortunately, with the CDC guidelines that we're trying to follow, we won't have any refreshments at this event, but we do plan to have a couple giveaways.
That'll be nice. That'll be nice. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about adult ed at Ictc. It is something that has really expanded, and particularly I want to focus on a couple of things. First, we talked about welding a couple of seconds ago. Yes. Healthcare fields have really been burgeoning fields. And Ictc can step in there, can't you?
Yes. Like I said, we have the medical assistant program that we're looking to enroll starting for January 2021. Mm-hmm. We also have the licensed practical nursing program. Currently, they're enrolling for their August start. So those are the two programs that we have available and there are some options online that people could look at.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. In fact, that's probably a good place to start when you're thinking about even going to this event next week, as you can get a good idea of what you'll be talking about and the people you'll be meeting and what the programs are about by going to the ICTC website.
That is correct. You can go to ictc.edu and you could click on the adult education link, and it will take you to the various programs. And as you click on the programs and explore, you'll see the information about each program and what it could offer you if you decide to go with that area.
You mentioned LPN and medical assistance. Are there other programs that have to do with healthcare fields?
We do have a couple other ones through the online programs. We do have some students who look at phlebotomy as well, but that could also be enrolled into our medical assistant program.
Yeah. And one of the interesting things about those programs and so many of the offerings is that you're not just in a classroom environment. You have very good cooperative agreements that you work with employers and either bring them in to help out with the instruction or actually allow student experiences within some of those businesses and industries, don't you?
That's correct, and we do have businesses that are contacting us and asking us, hey, when's your next class done? We're looking for people to employ in our organization. Yeah. They're
very sought after right now because folks are looking for people. Kayla Fuller is with us from the Indiana County Technology Center today. We're talking about adult education, the big event happening on Thursday the 23rd, and that is going to be 5 to 7. And it's their Christmas in July for adult education. And we've been talking about some of the fields that are available at ICTC. The success of the program, I think, is one of the interesting things to me because we see it in the secondary programs, but we see it in adult ed as well. ICTC's got a great reputation now for being able to provide qualified people. And those certifications are so important. It doesn't matter what field you're in.
That's correct. Those certifications are key.
Yeah, absolutely. And so those are big things, and, we're going to find out more about that as it goes along. What else do we need to know about adult education at ICTC, Kayla?
Within our cosmetology program, we also have a salon that is open for customers. So if there's anybody who's looking to, have a haircut or get their nails done, they could call in to schedule an appointment, and they can call at 724-349-6700 and extension 219 to schedule their appointment today.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so that's still happening through the summer months, huh?
That's correct. It happens all year long.
Yeah. You didn't happen to drive by and see I need a trim or anything, did you?
What was that?
You didn't drive by the studio and look in and see that I need a trim.
I did not, no.
But that's a great option for folks, and it helps to aid in the training in the cosmetology department, and as well it also gives you a nice little haircut. I like that. That's a good thing. ICTC's always offered that. That's a really nice service that is offered to the community, and so it's a good thing. Anything else we need to know about adult education at ICTC, Kayla?
I don't think so. Just we have our enrollment event next Thursday, July 23rd from 5 to 7 for adults who are looking at our in-demand careers, and they'll have the opportunity to explore the building and collect some more information on different programs and pick something that would interest them.
Oh, I wanted to ask you this one thing, because you mentioned this a couple of moments ago, a particular class that is going to be starting in January. Start times for some of these programs can vary. The lengths of the programs before you are from day one until completion, they can vary as well, can't they?
That is correct. Yes, some of our programs last 9 months, some last 10, and some last 12 to 15, depending on what you're enrolling in.
Mm-hmm. So we talked about a January program earlier. Are there programs that will be starting sooner than that folks can get information on?
That's correct. We have most of our programs are all starting in August, such as cosmetology, welding, the licensed practical nursing, all of our intergen programs, which would be your carpentry, your HVAC, but we do have medical assistant that would open in January. Cosmetology is filling up quick, so we also would have a January start date for a new class in cosmetology as well.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's very important. That makes next week's event so very important, too. So if somebody shows up next Thursday, which is the 23rd of July, they could conceivably get in time for some of the courses that start in August.
That's correct.
Yeah, okay. So that needs to get done. And the financial aid information is going to aid you in getting that done. Can you turn it around that quickly with financial aid?
Yes, the federal financial aid FAFSA is easy to fill out online. It's maybe a 2 to 3 day turnaround before I would see it, and then we could get a financial aid package together for any student who's eligible.
Pack it right in and get started on a new career. I like it. Kayla Fuller, thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning talking about adult education.
Well, thank you for having me.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160